Right, hello YouTube. Welcome back to some more From the Depths. Apparently we've immediately got a fight, like the millisecond I load in, and I don't know what we're fighting here. Well, beyond that it is a bombardier. I was going to start this video by saying I've made something new. Let's show it off. I guess we don't get to do that. Or at least not just yet. We're fighting a bombardier first. As long as they're all still functioning, the patrol craft shouldn't have much trouble knocking this out, although it did just back end that one. Yeah, I was going to say. Missiles closing from all directions there. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah, why not? We'll start a fight with that flail as well. Not quite sure what's gone on here or how we've ended up here, but the flail, I believe, is the it's the one. It's just a cram turret. It's like the Grey Talon's building a monitor. It's a single big gun. Flares are not working. It is deploying smoke for some reason. I'm not sure what we have that it would be thinking it needs to deploy smoke to counter, but yeah, we lost the patrol craft. I think that was the damaged one already, but I'm not sure. Oh, Flytrap killed the AI with its EMP. Okay, he's making repairs. Yes, so let us try. The Sky Fleet is repairing. The Mixed Fleet is out of resources. Yeah, you guys are going to need some more of those. Let's get them more resources. Okay, they've repaired.
Listening.
We've got two fleets there. They should be able to fight in a minute. I'll just put the speed down to really low for a minute. We'll probably try and take on the Dread Throne with these two once they've... Oh, actually, they're going to be restarting their capture, so we'll actually move them up to attack the Dread Throne. Actually, no, let's...
Moving out.
We'll capture that, and we'll send in our new unit to help them. And the repair also could build it, actually, because he's on the way. Oh, it would help if I played it in. Yes, I designed a little thing in between episodes here. I've been working on something big for the 100 subscribers, but having some problems with it, shall we say. So, oh, pardon me, we'll get back to that. However, this is the sword. You'll understand very swiftly why it is called the sword once we finish building it. We're going to deploy 3 swords to help out the current attacking fleet. The sword is not a complicated design. After all, it has been around for literally thousands of years. This one, however, is a little bit different. What the sword is, apart from a danger to itself and others by how close it's trying to get to that, also needs some resources. Why have you not got resources? You've literally got fuel tanks. Why are they not filling up? Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Oh, unless it's because it doesn't have a proper resource box, I might actually just very quickly modify it with that. Shouldn't really have a noticeable downside to its performance. What the sword is supposed to be when it's working properly, and I have no idea what it's doing at the moment. It was working fine literally 5 minutes ago when I finished it in testing. It is a ramming craft. You might notice the tactical nuke after the nose there. This thing flies through the air and sticks itself in the target, exploding it. It's quite simple. Basically our equivalent of a cruise missile, but a bit cooler and inspired by good old Yamato 2202. With the eaters that were the same idea. They would stick themselves into ships and... Well, they weren't specifically explosive themselves, but they almost always caused explosions because they'd nearly always destroy the ship that they hit. It's very much a case of taking some inspiration and be like, I want to try that myself. But I couldn't make pure melee work. I couldn't build a particularly powerful drill of that scale, and ramming blades did not seem to do a tremendous amount. They would tend to sort of hit the target, do a tiny bit of damage, and then just bounce off and get stuck. It does still have some, like on the sides there, so if it gets snagged and misses, it should hopefully whip back around and get a direct hit. No, not that. Probably a third one. Like I say, we're going to send a trio of these with the main fleet to attack. They're quite cheap. They're only 8,000. They're not as cheap as I'd like them to be, but I think to be reasonably functional at the level I can currently build at, I'm quite happy with that performance. I'm digging the music. I really do like the music they've got in game at the moment. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed Into the Breach. Again, I was feeling something a little different, but we are back to From the Depths now. I'm also planning to do some more Elden Ring quite soon. Might even be the next episode, I'm not quite sure yet. Merge into a fleet. It'll be the Blades. Oh, yes, with the wrong capitalization. You know what? We're sticking with that. We're just going to make it as edgy as possible, meaning terrible pronunciation. Right. Keep full of material. They don't need very much. Fill them up. Right.
Moving out.
How fast are they actually flying? Because that is one thing I've not checked. 83 meters a second. Nice and fast. Oh yeah, you're going to there to repair the Gatherer, aren't you?
Moving now.
Noble quest, repair Arsemus. Go to it. Right, how are things going over here? Is there more territory to capture? There is. We can't capture that one just yet. They can, in theory, though, so that could be a problem, but I don't think they're going to. We've got a construction sifter over here somewhere. We have a regular old sifter over here. It's currently undergoing repairs. Must have lost one at some point. Ah, there was a construction sifter here. Ah, applying repairs to the surface fleet, which is damaged. Okay, fair enough. But yes, we'll capture that spot and then we'll make an attack on the Dread Throne. I think that was the idea, to capture that spot and then we can make repairs during the battle. It might be a good idea to get these guys over.
Moving out.
With the Sky Fleet forwards.
Moving now.
You guys can. You could try and rebuild that patrol. They are trying to. Good, good. Or they have the capability to, I should say. Blades are approaching. The blades are primarily RTG pad to keep them as simple as possible. They do have a little bit of fuel for the jet engines because I think they need it, but... Oh, those fly traps could be being rebuilt. Rebuild it, might as well. Get every ship we can functional and into the effort. Why not?
Moving out.
Even a weaker, older design like the fly trap can still contribute, which is quite nice. Actually, it means your older design still has something to do, like the stingers that didn't work tremendously well. Ah, yes, we're trying to catch that gathering spot, weren't we?
Listening.
Speaking of older craft, Sifter.
Moving
You
out.
can go up there, ready to capture that. We have quite a good chunk of territory now. We actually own probably more than half the map at this point. In fact, I would say we almost certainly do own more than half the map at this point.
Listening.
Quite a substantial fleet there now. I'm hopeful that our second attack on the Dread Throne will go a little better. I'm going to prove our chances by absolutely mobbing them. We will be using numbers here
Listening.
to our advantage. Because the Great Hands have been reasonably strong so far, and I do not oh, pardon, want to underdo it and risk it. The only thing I do worry a little bit about is that the Steel Striders are presumably enormous, unless the Scarlet Dawn own a lot of it. Ooh, we should get a bit of info on it. The ancient homeland of the Scarlet Dawn, now scorched and blasted by the cataclysmic destruction of the Devil's Curse. Oh! They should make a little reference to that. That was the ship I brought up a while back. It used to be incredibly strong. Yeah, behemothing flying fortress constructed centuries ago to fight in the Old War. Yeah, so they knew about it. The Scarlet Dawn's vanguard fleet stood no chance. Mere hours after the curse emerged from the Dreadfall, the entire fleet was reduced to ashes. The victory was, however, short-lived, as shortly after came a huge meteor crashing down on the curse. The explosion could be heard from the Coldlock Highlands. In mere moments, the once pristine jungles of Foxmere were turned into smouldering carbonized wastes. Yes, it sounds like they went, oh god, the Grey Talons have built a giant airship. Drop an asteroid on it. Which, to be fair, would work.
Listening.
Oh god, yeah, the glitch radar balloon. He's still fast. I forgot about that. Oh dear. Thank you for that one, game.
Listening. Moving out.
I'm not 100% again convinced that was intentional.
Listening.
You... Ah, you
Moving
that.
out.
Please. Is that the other space transport? Yeah.
Listening.
You...
Listening.
We may need repairs. If you want to come over
Moving
here, you can provide resources for potential repairs. So we may need some. How goes... Okay, we are still constructing commodities.
Listening.
We were repairing a fleet here, I think. Was it the main surface fleet?
Listening.
There's that. It is repaired. Okay.
Listening.
Actually, we might leave that there as defense, because again, I think we're getting towards the end of this game. Like, the Steel Striders are going to take a while, I think, although we know their bases are around here-ish, I believe. Well, we can literally see one of them there. Salachi. But the Scarlet Dawn could well be a sticking point, because I do know from experience they are very strong, so I'm looking forward to it.
Listening.
But it is going to be a bit of a difficulty spike, I think.
Listening.
Right. I think we can make our attack.
Listening.
I think we'll...
Receiving.
We won't worry about the second main fleet. We will bring the Skyrays... Actually, let's let the Skyrays fish their capturing and then bring them in. Not to wait too long. We might start to bring in reinforcements, but... Right.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Listening. Moving out.
Skyray
Moving
fleet to
out.
here.
Receiving.
Next fleet to here.
Now.
We also have to decide what order we want to bring our fleets in. I genuinely don't know at the moment
Listening.
what our best bet is going to be.
Moving out.
But we have, I think, two wings of Skyrays. The first wing and the new wing. We have the mixed airship and hatchet fleet. And we'll have the blades, which we will bring in first to try and do as much damage as they can. Oh, there's the headquarters, I guess, right? OCDS, Engineering Headquarters. They named it after OCD. I don't believe that's a coincidence. The OCD's design for fleet. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, I can imagine people getting like that when they're trying to build their, like, biggest and bestest creations. I certainly have had moments of that when just like, I can't get it to work right. It must be perfect.
Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Receiving. Moving now. Listening.
Come on.
Moving out.
Moving in. The blades will spawn as close to that fort as possible, and they should go... You know what I haven't set up? I haven't set up the target prioritization. Hopefully, they will go straight for the Dread Throne itself and not the little Alchemist Slayer, but we'll see what happens. Right. Begin the battle. Here goes the big one. Yeah, we're bringing in everybody. Right, so... Swords at the top. Then we'll bring in the second Skyray fleet for a potential... Ooh. Okay, I think we're better. Then. Okay, that should do it. We will spawn on that flagship. So check where they are spawning. So, swords. You want to be coming in fast and low. Skyrays. Come at it from 3 different angles. Not that it necessarily means much. Okay, and I think the rest is not going to matter so much because it's going to be semi-random when they come in. Right. Let's do a quick... Can't even save the campaign. Begin battle. 69.9k. Nice. Right. Right, where is the Dread Throne? Let's watch for the... Oh, you're kidding me. It hasn't... Oh, no. Come on. I've been cheesed. They haven't spawned their base. The sword's going to miss it. Also, its flying up now? I don't remember seeing it do that before. Also, two of the swords collide straight into the water, so there's something janky going on with those, apparently. However, it does mean that this thing will not be drawing targets. It won't be pulling fire that the other things... Ooh, hatchets have loaded in. Got the 2 hatchets and the 3 sky rays. Oh, come on, sword. Get it, come on! Your landing hits okay before. What's happened now? Come on, if it keeps moving around, at least you're going to hit it. Oh. Wow, they are really struggling. I swear they were working better than this in testing. Thankfully, these sky rays are still fairly reliable. Yeah, the hatchets aren't doing much on their own. Come on. Out of the water. Nope. It's just sitting in the water. Oh, we got a hit. And it took out the other sword and didn't actually matter because it was already dying. Well, we tried. They might need some work. They were only a quick design. Oh no, here comes another one. That's fine. Don't worry about that one, sword. Target. Well, that one's engines are still working. Okay, the Raven's Nest is spawning in. That's why it's lagging. And the good news is, with that other building out the way, it does mean that our ships will not waste fire on the factory building, effectively. Now, this is where things become a bit more complicated, because this thing has a spectacularly powerful LAMS setup. By spectacularly powerful, I mean, at the very least, it's strong enough to actually deflect our efforts. Oh, sword coming in. It looks good. Sword coming into impact. Oh! Oh! That's really good! Critical blow from the sword. That struck right in the LAMS system. That's concealed within that armor down there. Did we hit it? We cracked open their LAMS system. It's exposed. Oh, that's really good. Whether any of our other craft can take advantage of that, though. Tell you what, hatchets, where are you?
Listening.
Where are the hatchets?
Receiving.
Oh, well, what side's the damage on? I think it's over here.
You're in control. Moving now.
Hatchets maneuver to there and
You're in control.
there. That should allow them to strike at the exposed section. Oh, that was an incredible... Okay, the swords absolutely proved their worth there. That was a perfect blow. Oh, it's not even firing. The LAMS system isn't firing anymore. The missiles are getting through. Oh, we've really hit them bad with that one. Oh, is that an airship? Is that an airship spawning in? Oh, there's a lot of missiles heading towards it immediately. Uh-oh. Move. Oh, I think... Oh, it got its pack cannon off, though. I don't know that it actually hit, though. Yeah, that was bad timing on that airship to spawn in. We might lose that. At least it's going to take some damage. Airship has suffered some damage, but not critical. I think its pack cannon is down. He's damaged, but the other guns are still firing. How are we looking? One damaged sword. I think that's the handle that's flying around. Sky rays are still running at 93%. Airship is running at 95%. Gun's still firing. Enemy fortress is down about 2,000 blocks, and its LAMS system has been cut open by the very good hit from the sword. I know that was a fluke, but it absolutely did what I was hoping it would, which was to crack their defenses. It is shielded, this building, I think. I think I've seen shots bouncing. Yeah, I can see shields popping up every now and then. But with their LAMS system down, they're not protected against our missiles. Hatchets are doing damage, and they're moving into position. I don't know how much damage they're doing, but they're landing hits. Airship is actually taking quite a bit of damage. I think it's been focused. There's some slow-mo happening. Something's exploding, but I couldn't tell you what. The thing is, it's so big, it's hard to tell what we're damaging. Ooh, is that hatchet sinking? It's not looking so great. Let's put them back onto the default behavior in case it's something to do with how they're maneuvering. Okay, I think it was just a maneuvering problem. LAMS system is still firing. I can see I'm not sure what it's targeting. Oh, it's actually fine. It's just doing a really sick drift. One protection model Skyray is badly damaged. It looks like it's lost a my guess would be it's lost an ammunition reserve. Where is it? Where's the damaged one? Most of them are not loaded in yet. 95. Oh, has it had a collision? Oh! That would do it. Yeah, so one Skyray has become wedged to the cliffside and has become a stationary gun. We probably don't want to be in that one. We'll teleport to the one that is not doing that. I've never seen that. Oh dear, normally when you get stuck on hit stuff like that, it just stops. I've never seen it actually become wedged in the cliff. Okay, I think that lucky blow from the sword has probably won us this fight. Yeah, we just struck one of their gun turrets. Article cannon's still firing. Excellent. Ah, that's because the second airship has spawned. Okay. Second airship has spawned. I think we've maybe lost something. Or a couple of somethings. Yeah, some of their gun turrets are damaged. Some are still firing. Missile launchers, certainly some are still firing. Looks like the majority of damage is coming from the lasers and explosive damage at the moment. Hatchet is protecting one of the airships. Excellent. That's how they're supposed to work. Pulse laser is firing on the spotting tower? No, it's trying to fire inside the core, but that armoured ring makes this thing actually quite durable. It's only about... It's not even 1 million materials. This thing is cheaper than a battleship, apparently. Does make me wonder why the battleship is so expensive. Is it just the guns? Because it's got so many of them? It's the only thing I can think of. Oh, it's actually repairing the hatchet that's flying underneath. That's nice of them. Yeah, so that's another upside of having captured territory right up to it. We can actually we're close enough that we can actually make repairs inside friendly territory. Well, that hatchet has suffered quite a bit of damage because the radar master's gone, so I'm not sure how well that'll be. Not sure how accurate that one will be. This one is not hurt. This is the one at 100%. It's doing artillery fire as it should be. That's that particle charge going. 15 seconds. Oh, was that lambs? No, that's our lambs, isn't it? Their lambs is green. Yeah, the guns from the airship are starting to bombard it now in earnest. Yeah, looks like their guns are knocked out on one side. They've got some functioning turrets, but not as many. Yeah, this thing's going down. We've got it. Oh, explosive strike to the turret ring and the pack cannon. And then the constant stream of flak from the airships. But they've got 2 fortresses, so we will also have to destroy whatever their secondary one is. We might try and push forwards and do what we've done before, quickly assassinate them effectively. So that does seem to be apparently a valid strategy. Oh, swarms of flak fire from the hatchets. Well, yeah, we've eaten through the turret ring on one side. Again, that blow, I think, won us the fight. That one lucky shot from the sword finally decided to work as intended. I mean, again, that was the idea, and they were designed to crack hard targets, and we will bring them in against the next fortress. I'll maybe spawn them at distance in case it was spawning too close actually made them less accurate. Well, I suppose the fact that our planned target sort of moved really quickly and evaded, which I wasn't expecting, didn't help. Particle cannon still causing damage. Airships are nearly self-repaired, as are the Skyrays. Again, self-repair systems really do work, apparently. It didn't feel we'd gone particularly overboard with them, but they really do seem to mean that in the long run we can slug it out when our enemies can't. But to be fair, I'm fine with that as a theme. Of not the most powerful offensively, but quite defensive fleet. Sort of fine with me as a reputation, I guess. Yes, come on, guys. Let's finish this thing off. We've been shooting it. Where is its core? Where is this thing controlled from? Got a lot of RTGs at its centre. Is it feeling that they've got engines and then they've just packed RTGs around them? That's a bit of an odd way of generating the power needed, but I guess if it works. I feel like if you're already investing into one, why do you not just invest all the way? But it's just like a wind-up time thing, or to provide consistent power if the engines go down? I don't know, but that seems weird to combine the two. How are we doing for damage? 17,000 out of 27,000. We've done 10,000 blocks damage to this thing. Says a lot for how bulky it is, and it's really starting to come apart now. The ships have self-repaired, basically. They're now firing at full, whereas this thing is just getting more and more worn down. But it could be that I've killed it already and I can't see the message, but I don't believe I have. It's still firing back anyway. There's the two pack cannons. Can't really miss. It's enormous. Okay, I think we destroyed the Dread Throne at any rate. I don't know whether this kills them. Whether it's a case of I have to destroy all their main bases or just destroying the main one kills them. Was this the Dread Throne? Oh no, the Raven's Nest. But they called the little fleet as part of it's called the Dread Throne. Yeah, it's coming apart. We've got it. The fleet will rest and recuperate for a moment and capture the point it's on, and then we'll send whatever's left of it forwards to attack the next base. Ah, I'm seeing the 2 damage message, even though it's really hard to see. It's the Greyhound's colours. We got them. We pulled them apart. So they literally stuck a sword in their gut and then plinked them to pieces, basically. For victory. Which is good considering how this last went. Maybe it was good that that other airship spawned first, because again, if it hadn't, they'd have been splitting fire. I'm not sure that would have worked too well, because it would have allowed this thing to fight at full strength. But I can't control the AI spawns, so if that's how it chooses to spawn, that's how it chooses to spawn. Can only choose what we bring. Okay, they're still shelling it as if it's not dead enough yet. It's a mighty structure. I mean, look at how big this thing was. Like, taking a while even just to fall apart. And it was a far cry durability and danger-wise from the other factions. Now, obviously this one's been bad, but I already know the Scarlet Dawn one's worse, so that's going to be interesting when we get to that point. And from what we've seen, the Steel Striders have nuclear launchers at theirs, so that's going to be interesting as well. Ooh, nice work, fellas. Going to save that.
Receiving. Moving now. Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Listening. Moving out.
Hey, Blades, where are you going?
Moving out.
Oh, it's not over yet. Wait, hang on. Should not be
Listening.
3 of them?
Listening.
Why is there only 1 blade in the fleet now?
Receiving. Listening.
That's an interesting... Why is there only 1 blade in that fleet? There was 3 of them. There was definitely 3 of them. I'm not imagining that. Has it despawned the others? I don't know what's happened there. I didn't think dying in combat removed you from the roster. I thought the exact point was that it keeps you around. Oh, where's that flowchart?
Listening.
That's already capturing. Oh well. Other way.
Listening.
Transport, in fact. You
Moving
could
out.
go to there for the moment and have a quick scout, because you've got good vision range. You're fast.
Listening.
I love this brass band music.
Listening.
Tell you what. Don't even worry about it. We'll
Listening.
build a new fleet. We will bring 3 again. They really don't cost much, so they're not a big cost to replace. Not compared to the sort of money the resources we're making. This is early game. I'd be a bit questionable about these. Bit more questionable about these, but you really don't need these to destroy Deepwater Guard. Although I suppose maybe get some of the stronger stuff. There's a very impressive wheel ship I'd like to show you guys at some point. It'll be in this, I don't know, but we've got like a giant paddle wheel. Yeah, whoa, careful there, buddy. Let's despawn it just in case. It is literally carrying a nuke on its nose. Right. I'm definitely keeping this thing's designation as prototype because it is definitely a bit jank at the moment. Functional, but jank. It is also designed to be as light as possible, which is why it's made of light alloy. The bomb is kept away from the nose on the grounds that it might be able to be repaired and and use the game potentially.
Listening.
Right, third one, and then we'll respawn them as their own fleet. Or reset them as their own fleet. Maybe we need some lights on here. Got some spotlights, right? Light up what we're building. Might even save the refinery with that little change. That was a gatherer, is it? Fair enough. I guess that saved the gatherer with a slightly larger construction arm. Right. Pull, and then...
Listening.
Blades. Spelled right this time.
Moving out.
I've got 2 more bases. Oh, I see. I think there's 2 more bases. Anyway, Tribe of the Iron Storm. Tribe of the Rusted Ram. Oh, they actually have their own bases, do they? Oh, in headquarters. Oh, hello. Our first Scarlet Dawncraft sighted. A Magnetar. 150,000 material. Or 15,000? 15,000 material, so quite a small one. Oh, are we... Oh, the blades are moving slow again.
Listening.
Let's save this thing while it's moving at full speed. Very cool. Hopefully that will update it so when it's pulled. There we go.
Listening.
Hopefully that'll save the speed for new ones as well. Oh, that was the other thing we need to do. Because you guys are the ones that contributed to that fight.
Listening.
Yeah, I've actually already repaired. Good.
Listening. Listening.
Glitch balloon, go forth.
Moving
Oh
out.
my god, 4?
Listening. Moving out.
Oh, Grey Talon's HQ. Oh. Well, I guess we're attacking that one then. You don't get much
Listening. Moving out.
more clear cut than literally being called
Receiving.
headquarters.
Receiving. Moving now.
It is preparing to build a new ship. I would say, is it cheating to attack? Oh god, there's 2 ravens less there. Okay. Yeah, this is another one. Oh, is it going to be the same fight? It might well be a similar fight. But anyway. We'll call it there for now, because that is about where the episode should end. Next time we'll have a crack at, well, cracking open that headquarters. We'll try and take it down, see if that ends the fight or not with them, or whether we'll have to keep going. I hope so, because we don't want to do too many fights of fighting the same thing all over again. But again, we'll see. Right. But for now, I'll catch you guys all next time. Goodbye.